Hey guys, it's me, Zahir from Miss Merlinda. Do you ever wonder how do you make a custom background using this furnace? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a custom set or custom background for your pixel art character. First of all, we are going to use pick color tools, left click and then right click for the foreground and the background color. You're going to have two different colors, and then using the paint bucket tools you are going to fill in the color on the white space. Click, right click, left 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 click. Wow, it could be a song though. Right click, left click, right click, left click. Okay, carry on the same thing, and then apply the same thing to the other part of the background that you want to remove. As you can see, this is kind of the idea. There's the character, there's the floor, and then this could be the wall, and then there's the door, and there's the roof maybe, and there's a big glass window, and then this part maybe we could put a pool, something like that. And this is pretty much the idea. Right now, I am going to draw the big glass window. As you can see on the left, you can see that's the door. Maybe that's the door. Yeah, it is the door. So right now, I am going to draw the window. Flip it around, delete the old one so it looks even on each side. And then put a little bit details. Now as you can see, I am going to remove the black line around it, and then try to get rid of the angle of the pixel art of the wall. Get rid of them. Okay, like that. Just simply take your time, or you can just use paint bucket tool also, you could, but usually when all arts has black outline to them, so you don't want to affect the other part that you want to use. Okay, now as you can see, I am going to make a replica of the wall, but this time I am going to show to use the front view of the wall. So we have to imagine what could it look like from the front view. So as you can see, this is a little drop. You can see that there are 3 lines and as you can see, we use some temporary color. Copy the texture from the wall, paste, copy and paste, and try to make it look seamless as possible. Now a little bit cover up. Okay, copy and paste until you got the whole coverage of the wall. Now we all know that in paint, if you put white color, it will be transparent as long as you activate this tool. You see it? And then activate it, it will be transparent. As you can see, this one you should activate. Okay, now for the how do you call this, the ornament something, I don't know, maybe the patterns or whatever, the decoration of this wall. First, get rid of the wall. Now, as you can see, I am slowly dragging up to make it look straight as possible. After you straighten it up, the patterns up, make sure to fix all the trails that you made, and then using the selection tools, drag all the sides as you can see on the screen. Now copy and paste. If it doesn't look even, try to make it flip right, copy and paste, flip right, copy and flip horizontal, sorry. Then you need to find the right angle or the right position to place the ornaments on. As you can see, it looks pretty good, but not so good. So you can see, cover it up. Okay, now you can see the wall look kinda short. So now as you can see, I am trying to make it looks higher, looks a bit tall, looks like a wall. Okay, now as you can see, using the reference that I had, I'm trying to replicate the physical of the wall. Okay, as you can see, remove all the black lines, and then I think it should be higher. As you can see, now we've done to the replica of the wall. Now we are going to take the wall from the game, copy, file, create new from clip art, new to visible on the layer, and then using MagicOne, press the white space and press delete. And then the reason I'm duplicating the layer is because I want to show you guys how it looks like before and after. As you can see, we already have our transparent background, and using the shear tools, try to make the wall looks a little bit straight. Okay, now this is the final result. As you can see, obviously it looks blurry than the one that we make on paint, which looks pretty good. Because if, let's just say, if I am lazy that day, I will personally use Gimp version, because people are going to see that art just one time and maybe they won't remember it. So yeah, depends on what you are using the background for. If you are making music video, use paint. Okay? Now if you have Photoshop installed on your computer, you can also apply the same technique that that I show you on Gimp, but the result is quite different if you ask me. First, open a new canvas, select the picture, paste, copy and paste, and then on the top of the canvas you can see these three options. You unclick anti-alias, whatever they call it, MagicOne, and click on the white space and press delete, and then Ctrl T, left click, choose distort, and then on the handler, as you can see, drag it up until it looks a bit straight. It looks like a straight line. Okay, that's it. And then press center, and this is the result. Pretty good, I think. From comparing to Gimp, I think Photoshop has the best automatic option, I think. Yeah, as you can see, paint looks a bit clearer, but it is a hard work to do it, to create. It is worth the effort. Copy and paste the tile. Just imagine that you are making this tile on the client, but instead of the client, we are making it on paint. So give it a little bit space, copy and paste until you think that the coverage is enough to cover. I think okay, now white, use white color. Okay, as you all know, it becomes transparent. Okay, see, make sure it is transparent, so the result it will be like this. I am using the old paint because I grew up with it, so yeah. Okay, now we have the door and the window. Now put some temporary color on the section, like the wood, the glass, and then any temporary color is okay. Just put some temporary color, or you don't have to put the temporary color also can. Okay, now this is the doorknob that I already drew before, so we are going to save times lah. Okay, now this is the window one. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is the pole. Okay, now copy and paste. Okay, now we start coloring the wood, quote and quote wood. So this is the part where I'm gonna speed it up, so I guess you can understand how the coloring process. So I guess you can understand how the coloring process goes. Okay, as you can see, I am using pencil tools to color it. Usually when I use brush for the background, it looks, I don't know, it just looks a certain way for me. So as you can see, this is the lines, this is the, how to say, the structure where the light hit, and then this is some lighter color. As you can see, we are going through it very fast. We are going this fast way. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, now apply it to all the sides that require to be hit by the light. Top. Now a little bit darker color for the dark shadow. Okay, this is the doorknob, so yeah, you know the drill. Okay, now this is the part where I'm going to show you. This is quite cheeky, and this is the trick. This is some trick that I learned from my friend. He said to use the gradient tools for the lights. As you can see, you have two colors. You need two colors, and then using the gradient tool, you just drag from point A to point B like this. So find so try to make it work, and then as you can see, this is quite good for me. Oh, not really. Okay, now I'm quite satisfied with it. Now on the color tab, choose posterize. Okay, now adjust to your liking. I think this is quite good. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. Okay, now we've done coloring the back, the door and the glass. Now a little bit finalized detail on the window. The same thing all over again. Okay, this is I'm using gradient tools, the same thing, but with a little twist. We put some lines on the background so it doesn't look too obvious. Drag. How to make that thing happen? Just click hold shift and then drag your cursor around the art, and then copy and paste. Okay, install the door and the window on. Yes, and then put the pole inside with no person dancing with it, and then voila, we've done the background. Okay, now as you can see, we finished the background. Okay, now time to put the character inside inside the background. So when you finish with your art, simply right click and then new to visible, copy and paste, and then paste it on paint. Try to place the character on the background. Which angle do you like? And then using Lightshot, which is faster for me to screenshot the certain part of my screen, save it. Okay, after you finish saving the art, now if you want to go further with the art, simply copy the background and import it into Gimp. Copy, file, create from clipboard, and then make sure the zoom ratio is 200, and using Lightshot, screenshot the background and save as T1, temporary 1. After finish it, now using Lightshot, copy at the zoom ratio of 200 and then paste it on the background project. If you notice that the layer section, you can see that the project we paste is called a floating object. What we'll do is create a new layer to materialize the object. Now using MagicOne, click on the white space that are visible to the eye. Hold shift and then click on the white places, and then make sure there's nothing left. Okay, we are done for now. Okay, great job. Now duplicate the layer, go to color tab on the top of the program, choose threshold, scroll to the right. Okay, MagicOne, gradient tool. Now as you can see, drag the gradient tools like this, so the white space will be fading. Now using the perspective tool, try to adjust the shadow. Okay, this is pretty good for me. And now this is we need to paste the character again, because apparently Gimp does not allow us to change the position of the layer, so we need to repeat the same step again. Okay, now click on the shadow layer and look on the blending option and choose multiply. This is the result so far. It is pretty good. Finally, we using screen, make sure the blending is screen on the layer and then as you can see, we are trying to replicate how the sunlight comes from. I think I'm gonna use a little bit lighter yellow. Okay, try to make it work, like the direction, the light to the body, and how the shadow should be reacted to be. After you've done it, screenshot using Lightshot, you just simply hit print screen in and it will activate by itself. Save as. Okay, now you are done. Now let us compare the first version and this version. As you can see, the Gimp version that we made just now, as you can see, this one looks flat but still good though. It's really good. The other one looks it have more depth to it. Like you see, okay, first you see the character, and then you see the pose, and then you see the shop behind it. So that is how you do a custom Habbo pixel art background. I hope this video is useful for you guys, and I hope to see you on the next tutorial. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what do you think about this first voice tutorial. Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to know your opinion about this tutorial. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye bye.